Hi everyone, it is Tree from Lost Time Toys, and today I'm going to be doing a review of a custom doll, a custom Rainbow Brite doll that I was gifted a couple of years ago. Actually, sorry, not a couple years ago, last year. It seems like so long ago, but it was only 12 months ago. For my 37th birthday, I received a custom Dark Princess doll. This doll is made from a Rainbow Brite dress up doll from 1986. It is a Mattel doll. And the reason why the doll was created from this dress up doll is because it has a nude body, basically allows you to customize it easier. And what the doll entails is basically you kind of have to scalp the existing yarn for the hair and then redo all of the hair, redo the makeup, and then build custom clothes for the doll. So, a little bit about the Dark Princess. So, this was a character that was introduced in the Rainbow Brite franchise in the 1985 Rainbow Brite the Star Stealer movie. So, let me show you some pictures of her. So, okay, move myself a little bit over. So, in this picture, you see how the princess looks. So it's a very dramatic villainess look. So she has basically skin tight black a skin tight black outfit. I don't know whether they're leggings or it's all in one piece, but it is black and there's this kind of like undulating dramatic cape that is bundled at the top with some gold trim, and there's a looks like a ruby encrusted emblem in the center. She has a dramatic turquoise belt with a lot of jewels and a gold buckle, and the shoes are the same turquoise. It looks like kitten heels or boots. And then the most iconic thing about the Dark Princess is she has this flaming red hair that is just very long and flowy, and she cinches it back with a headdress that is looks like gold and bronze and copper plated, and there's a diamond at the very top of the triangular shape of the headdress, and then a tiny ruby as well. So there's a lot of jewelry because the premise is the character is obsessed with diamonds, and she's trying to basically steal all of the light source in the universe, because she has this fixation with beautiful gems and diamonds and shiny objects. And of course, she's wearing diamond earrings. So let me show you an up close picture of this character. She's the villain, obviously. A little bit of a iconic brat character, but I just find her fascinating and simultaneously intriguing and endearing in some ways. I love her character, and the most iconic thing about her, in my view, besides the headdress, is that she has a emerald pet. Like, so her pet is this like basically gemstone, this like beautifully carved and cut and polished gemstone that she basically walks like a dog. So you see the leash with like the gold items, and she's an icon. I love her so much, and when I expressed this um, to my partner, he decided to make a custom doll for me last year for my birthday. So let me close these and widen the screen, and I can show you the doll. I can actually walk you through the doll. So, I mean, I was there. It was like, wasn't a surprise when I was gifted this because I watched how long this took. It took months to do. So this is the doll. Let me show you everything. It's a little hard to hold because I don't want her cape to fall off. But are we seeing all of this? Let me see. I don't want her to fall apart, but look at how beautiful she looks from head to toe. All right, so we can start. Let's start with her head. So this is yarn that was hand rooted, uh, and the color is this like beautiful burnt orange color. It's the yarn is a little bit thick. It looks like it's 3-ply Persian wool. Um, and it's like a needlepoint tapestry yarn that was recommended to me by some custom creators. And so basically, that's what we used to create this doll. And the rerouting process was very, very interesting because you basically have to boil the head after removing it from the base of the doll, and then you have to reroot. And first of all, you have to like puncture out all the existing hair, remove it from the inside cavity, and then thread by thread reroot the hair, and then you have to give it a haircut to the length that you desire. So this doll in particular has a very dramatic aesthetic. The hair is larger than life, and we left it kind of deliberately so, just because the thing that is so iconic about the Dark Princess is her larger than life personality, but also the dramatic orange red hair. So the face paint I actually did. So this is using acrylic paint and a lot of patience, but we even painted the actual eyes and added makeup to. This looks dramatically different to the, I guess, Rainbow Brite dress up doll. But yeah, that's really exciting. And the headdress was a custom shape and design because it's slightly curvilinear, and it was hand I guess hand painted with like this type of gilded gold. It looks really, really good, and there's like some copper metallic bits. You can really see how it shines here. So like there's an underlayer of the headdress. And and then we add, of course, like the ruby and the diamond that is so iconic. This shape is so beautiful. It's almost like a scarab right here at the top, and then it has this like tiger animalistic striping. She looks so beautiful. The thing that I think is so ingenious that my partner did that no other custom of this doll has ever done is that this headdress is removable. Look at this. It's totally removable, and there are magnets inside of her head. Because look. Oh my, isn't that the coolest thing ever? It's detachable and retachable because of the magnets. Oh my gosh. Oh my. She's so freaking cute. I love her. And then I want to say that the rerouting took like a month. The headdress took a month, and then the rest of the outfit took like another month and a half. Because this collar is so intricate. It was hand cut, and then hand glued, and then hand stitched with this kind of like burgundy color, and it's bendable, so you can shape the cape exactly how you want. We use this material that allows you to like bend and shape it, which I thought was like ingenious. And I just love the collar of the cape and how whimsical the cape looks. So let me try to hold. Okay. So obviously there are diamond accents all around the collar. There's also like she's wearing a bunch of different rings. She's blinged out. This emerald ring and this like citrine ring. And she has this like gold trim at the edge of her jumpsuit. And then these are just like simple rubber bands that add a little bit of playfulness. And then this side, she has this like snake ring. Isn't that cool? More rubber bands, more gold trim, 3 rings, which means that I'm missing a ring. Because each ring has the same number of rings. But I just love how beautiful the jewelry is. And then if we take a look, there's obviously an iconic, there's the ruby triangle shape right here, right under here for the bodice. And then the belt is totally hand sewn. Sorry, not hand sewn, but sewn manually with the machine. And then it has the same turquoise. And then it's like there's a zigzag pattern with the thread. And then more of the fake costume jewelry for the belt. And then this is the buckle. And obviously there's the skin tight jumpsuit that was like my partner basically said once it's in, we can't take her out, and she's stayed in this jumpsuit since she got into it. The boots were actually made by J. Allen McKenzie, a custom designer. We tried our hardest to make these boots, and I think we spent 3 or 4 weekends trying to do them. We probably wasted 40 hours alone, and we just needed some help. And the thing is, the gold trim has this like shimmery overlay that adds an element of realism. And we wanted boots that looked like the iconic dress up moon boots. Same design, same spacing. So this is the overall custom doll. The number of hours that went into this easily, like the boots alone were like 40, but I think realistically it was like at least 100 hours of work, because this was only the second doll that my partner ever did. The first one was the Brian doll, and this one was so intense with all the materials. I'd say like 90, 100 hours of work. And I did the calculation for all the materials that went into this doll. I'd say that we spent close to $300 on materials alone for this, if you can believe it. Just like the fabrics, the fake jewelry, like all the other like pieces, the gold, the paint, the yarn, the base of the doll. It was a lot, but it's absolutely priceless to me. Like if someone says, "Oh, like would you sell this doll for $500?" No, because it is a labor and a gift of love, and we worked on this kind of together. Like I did the face paint, but like it was such a beautiful project, and I just love it. I love the creativity and the love that went into this doll. So that is the doll. I also have, but I can't show you it right now. Like, so we have her pet. She does have a way to hold this, and of course, she has her earrings as well. I just never attached the earrings to her, but she has additional accessories, which I think is so cute. And then this pet actually has a gold leash that she can hold. But let me just show you the doll one more time. Okay, so what is your favorite thing about this doll? Would you want one? If so, like what are things about the doll that you really like? What are things that you would do differently? Because it's one of my favorites.